Life can change in an instant. For many wheelchair users, the struggle to push forward is a daily challenge.
After years of development and countless prototypes, we created Rib Grips, the revolutionary wheelchair hand rim covers with built-in ribs for ultimate grip and comfort.
No more slick surfaces, no more heat burns, just pure, reliable grip. Rib Grips, empowering you to push forward with ease. Rib Grips, get a grip on your freedom. Discover the difference. Visit ribgrips.com and use promo code GRIP today. You just found the perfect product that helps with staying cool during hot summer runs. No more gross warm water. Stay cool with this product from Gear Handle. This hydration tube cover helps keep your water cool and easily accessible. Stay hydrated during those long summer runs or even delay from freezing in the winter. Plus, they're compatible with various brands of water bladders and come in various colors. Visit gearhandle.com and use promo code H2O today.
Hey everyone, you're listening to The Public Affair with me, Andrew G. I see someone different every episode, but do me a favor, keep it between us. Hey guys, what's going on? It's me, Andrew G, and welcome to another exciting and salacious episode of The Public Affair. I just used that vocabulary term recently, and I love it. Thank you guys again so much for tuning into this episode. I'm going on a few, listen, my foot, don't mind the sock, all right? I got the foot thing going on, and it's almost cured. It's almost 100% cured, all right? So really leave me alone, but so just don't mind my perfect legs. Anyway, I definitely want to use this opportunity to thank you guys again so much for all your love and support of The Public Affair, and of course, the big shout out to Rogue Media Network with Mike and Allison for making all my episodes look super snackish and as snackish as my guest. Before we get started, I have to give a shout out to a few of our sponsors of this episode of The Public Affair. This episode is brought to you by, of course, the sultry Joe Olvero of Four Brothers Construction. He provides custom home designs and renovations. He also focuses on roofing, remodeling, plumbing, tree removal, electrical work, and so much more. Joe and his entire team of delicious men and snacks are building affordable dream homes for you. So make sure you call the number on the screen, Four Brothers Construction, for your next consultation. Joe, thank you so much for being a longtime sponsor of The Public Affair and for being like one of my hardest writers. You are the best, bro. I almost said something inappropriate. Joe, thank you so much for sponsoring this episode of The Public Affair. Of course, to my bro, Frank Biza with B&J Refinishing, who focuses on resurfacing bathtubs, counters, sinks, tiles, and more to original showroom quality. Offers 5-year warranty on most work and has the best prices in town. And we also know that Frank doesn't stop there. That hustler, he also does inflatables, mechanical bulls, margarita machines, tables, chairs, a foam machine, and so much more, making all your parties super litty kitty. My boy Frank Biza with B&J Refinishing. I love you, man. Thank you so much for being a longtime sponsor of The Public Affair. Oh, of course, to David Santabanez with Alinea Real Estate. He's the #1 sales agent in his office. He'll help you buy a home or sell your property. Make sure you follow him on Facebook at David with Alinea, or call the number on the screen, darling, for all your real estate needs. David was a joy to work with. David was patient. He doesn't fight you for all your requests and everything. I loved it, loved it, loved it. David, thank you so much for being a longtime sponsor of The Public Affair. Ooh, of course, the Pee-wee's Crab Cakes on the go in Hewitt, Texas with Anika Armstrong, which I'm definitely rolling around in tonight. Serving the most authentic Cajun cuisine with a wide selection of signature crab cakes, pasta, seafood, and more. My favorite is the blackened chicken seafood pasta. It's delicious. But their top recommended is the Southern Fried Catfish Special, served with seafood pasta, potato salad, and 6 fried shrimp. The fish is topped with Houdat sauce. I'm not going to tell you what it is. You got to head over to 108 Jim Drive in Hewitt or order online at orderpeeweescrabcakesonthego.com. To my girl, Anika Armstrong, thank you so much for sponsoring this episode of The Public Affair. Girl, you are the GOAT. Of course, to Oso's Barbecue with Oso and Juanita Garza, who were just on The Public Affair. That hot couple, they specialize in smoked briskets, ribs, chicken, links, and more. Their sides include Juana's famous potato salad, a side salad, and beans. Make sure you hit them up for open events such as quinceañeras, weddings, divorce parties, and more. But just don't be hitting them up for hooker parties because they don't want to get arrested. They said they didn't want to do that, all right? But you can do it for me. Anyway, book your catering with the number on the screen. To Oso's Barbecue, thank you guys so much for sponsoring this episode of The Public Affair. And to one of my new sponsors, who's actually today's guest. How about that? To M&G Painting with Martin Rodriguez, specializing in residential painting, both interior and exterior. Also specializing in restaining hardwood floors and fences. Make sure you hit him up for all your painting needs. He's got you, guys. He's got you. Call the number on the screen and follow him on social media at M&G Painting. To Martin, thank you so much for sponsoring this episode, and we're about to introduce you here in a second, bro. Stay tuned, stay tuned, stay tuned. All right, guys, so like I said, I've been really, really excited to have this next guest on the show. As you guys can see, as I was doing my ads, I had to take my jacket off because he's got me in here sweating. I slid into the DMs. I said, I want to do an episode of the show with you because you're cute to look at for an hour and I'm going to flirt with you, but also because he's always stirring up trouble. And, you're supposed to invite people that everybody likes. What about this time when everybody dislikes him, okay? Which is probably not a fair statement. But anyway, we're going to find out today. I would love to welcome my next guest onto the public affair, the owner of M&G Painting, Mr. Martin El Tatuado Rodriguez. How you doing?
Pretty good.
Yeah, don't be acting all shy now. You see, that's what I'm saying. He walked in shy, right? But stays talking shit on social media. Okay. That's what you do. That's why I invited you. I was like, God, he's always getting in trouble. The social media is always getting blocked and shit. And I'm like, I just want to have him. What's up? Are you excited to be here?
Kind of, yeah.
We just got to get you some beer. You loosen up, okay? I promise I'm not going to do anything wrong camera. We're not going to do anything where you have to warrant you punching me in the face, okay? Okay. What's cute is that we were supposed to shoot this episode yesterday, and you told me you got sick. I didn't think Thugs got sick. My bad. Okay. And then you got the Mexican antibiotics from Mexico. How did that work out for you?
Pretty good. Made me sweat.
Okay, so where's the plug for that? Because that's what I need sometimes. You know what I mean?
Oh, it's illegal.
Is it? No, so where did it make you sweat? You told me over the phone.
Oh,
just say it. It's okay, Martin. It's a show of honesty.
It'll make you sweat everywhere.
Everywhere? I think I want to go find out. And can I just say too, Martin went and bought a whole fresh outfit for this show. Okay, look, he's got the pants pressed. All right, the shirt. You could obviously tell it's new. It came right out the box. So thank you for preparing. I really appreciate it. Well, like I said, I've just been really excited to have you on the show. Number one, because if I slid in your DMs, you would probably kick my ass. And then number two, I was just like, I found myself being a little bit boring. I'm not gonna lie, on episodes prior, and I was talking to my editor Allison. I was like, I miss being like a salacious, that vocabulary term I told you I like using, and I just want to remember when we used to have the guy on the show that we'd flirt with for an hour and then make it a show. And that's what we're doing. Okay, so, and of course to promote M&G Painting and your story and all that, so the good stuff. Right? Martin, can you talk to us a little bit about who you are? Introduce yourself to us, please, for people who may not know who you are.
Well, my name is Martin Rodriguez.
Hey.
I own M&G Painting.
Mm-hmm.
Born and raised in Waco, North Side.
North Side? Okay, got you. Okay. I got whooped in North Side. Anyway, go ahead. I'm talking about real life whooped, but I wish it was the other whoop, but it wasn't.
Born and raised life in Waco.
How old are you?
31.
30. Oh, so we're the same age. Oh, okay, got you. Yeah. So you're from this town. So is the family from here as well?
Well, my parents are from Mexico.
Okay, got you. Yeah. So was it the traditional crossing the border story? Is there anything interesting going on there that we need to know about? Or
I mean, my dad, he's the one who first came over here.
Okay.
He went for my mom, and after that, everybody came over here.
Oh, okay, got you. Yeah. So, but what I'm saying is they all got documented and everything, or did everybody just kind of?
Well, the first part,
Well, that's what happens, right? No. Yeah, everybody tells their story on the show. I had a guest on here tell me that her and her family crossed the whole entire desert to come to America. Then you come here and then look at it, our gas prices are high. Okay, but no, I think that's pretty cool. We met on Facebook, and like I said, that when I started following you on social media, I was like, he's getting. First of all, please don't get blocked before this episode comes out.
I'll try not
because I need you to help promote me. Promote this episode, okay? And so he's always getting in trouble, this and that, and I was like, God, you know what? So many people seem to have it out for you, Martin. Why?
I just hate it. I guess.
But do you think you're doing anything to provoke it, or are you just being a shit talker?
And either both, I guess.
Okay, I got you. Is it just in your nature? Is that what you're just doing?
Yeah,
I got you. Martin, I really want to dive into a little bit about your life growing up and stuff. So obviously you were a pretty bad kid, okay? Yes, and I'm only judging you based off the tattoos from head to toe. Okay, so can you talk to us a little bit about your life growing up and stuff like that? So the family is from Mexico, like you said, and then so you guys, it was the traditional crossing the border and all that. Did you guys face any hardships and such that influenced your bad behavior? Or?
I guess my parents used to struggle a little bit growing up.
Yeah.
And I was always on the streets.
Okay.
Trying to, I guess, sell drugs. Sell drugs.
No, it's okay. Nobody's going to hold you. Already did your jail time. So, it's fine.
And, I was just running around with the wrong crowd.
Okay.
Doing things that I wasn't supposed to.
Right.
Going to jail. Not jail, but juvenile.
Okay, got you.
Being in and out of there and getting chased by the cops.
Yeah. So what were you doing at, I guess, 9 years old that you were being chased by police and stuff like that?
Like throwing rocks at people's houses, at cars.
Okay,
and
got
stuff
you.
Like that. And there was one time, that's when I was like 10.
Okay.
I actually got banned from Hillcrest.
The hospital?
The hospital.
How do you get banned from a hospital?
Because us and some friends went up there.
Okay.
We were running around inside going up and down the elevator.
Oh, okay. Just bullshitting.
Bullshitting.
Okay,
like
got
that.
you.
So I got banned from there.
Yeah.
And What else? I mean, I was just bad, period.
Was there anything going on at home that influenced your bad behavior? Because I mean, you did mention that you spent a lot of time in and out of jail and stuff like that. So how long were you in the prison system, if you don't mind?
I mean, I've been in and out. I was in and out since I was 9.
Okay, got you.
Till recently, like 2015.
Yeah.
When I went to prison.
Okay.
For stuff I did, and ever since I've been staying out.
Do you think a lot of it had to do, were your parents just so busy that they didn't have time? Okay, so you had a lot of free times on your hands, if you will. Okay, yeah. So instead of using that free time to, better yourself,
I did bad stuff.
Yeah, I got you. Yeah. Were you running around with a bunch of hoes too? You are from North Waco. Not to say that everybody from North Waco's hoes. They're not. Okay, before everybody's in my DMs and shit.
Maybe, yeah. You can say that.
I got you. I didn't lose my virginity till I was about 23. I'm not gonna lie. Ooh. Yeah, I was a late bloomer.
I think I was like 13.
That's very young, Martin. Don't you have a daughter that's like super old?
She's about to be 15
She's year. About to, yeah. Okay. So you were 14 when you had your first kid, right? 15. Yeah. Okay. Got you. I want to talk to you a little bit about your early life and stuff too, though. So as you mentioned, growing up, it was a hard knock life for you based off your own decisions. So it's not like your parents were doing anything to influence that bad behavior or anything. You were just being a little shit. Yeah. Okay. So I guess besides all that and stuff, you're running around with the bad crowd and stuff. I mean, did you get to graduate from high school, or can you talk to us a little bit about like what you were doing and stuff?
In high school, I didn't graduate high school because I was when I was there, I was doing the same stuff.
Oh, okay.
I would go to school. I'll skip. I'll talk back to the teachers.
Yeah.
I mean, the highest grade I went was 10th grade.
Okay.
That's when I dropped out.
Right. Did you voluntarily drop out, or they were just like, he's just terrible and we need to get rid of him?
Actually, they kicked me out.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
And what'd you do?
Well, I had how they say it? I had to unregister myself, or.
Oh, okay. But what did you do? Like, why? I mean, did you kick somebody's ass, or?
I was never in school.
Okay. Oh, it's because of your attendance.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, got you.
Because my attendance stuff, and that's it, pretty much.
How do you think that affected your parents? For people who immigrated here and stuff, and then all of a sudden you're a little shit. Did they ever have a talk with you, or?
I mean, they always did, but I never listened.
Okay, got you.
And I tried my best, but I just kept being a little shithead.
Do you regret a lot of that? Do you feel like it's going to affect you as a father now? Like, do you think your kids would follow suit?
Well, I do regret it. I wish I could go back in time and change some of that stuff, but it's too late now.
Okay.
So we're trying to raise my daughters as best as we can.
Right.
So that way they won't end up doing the same stuff I was doing.
Well, hopefully not, because they are daughters, so they're probably susceptible to a lot of things. Okay. All right, Martin, we're definitely gonna dive right into you going in and out of prison. We're gonna take a little break, but when we get back, I want to get to know more about how you started M&G painting. I definitely want to get more into the prison. I have a lot of questions about prison. Okay, like a lot of gay shit too. So get ready. All right. And when we get back, we're gonna learn more about how Martin was able to start M&G painting and overcome all the obstacles he came through in life, having tattoos from head to toe. So stay with us, guys. We'll be right back with more of The Public Affair. Hey guys, I hope you're enjoying this really great episode of The Public Affair with Mr. Martin Rodriguez. Before we continue, I definitely want to use this opportunity to give a shout out to a few of our sponsors of this episode of The Public Affair. This episode is brought to you by Elite Barbershop with my boy Sid Rodriguez, located on Hewitt Drive. You can call the number on the screen to book or download the Cut app. Walk-ins are welcome as well. They also got Marcus Guerrero, Chris Reyes, Santos Cordova, David Rodriguez, and Isaac Chavez over there making you look super duper snackish. They made me look amazing on all my episodes of The Public Affair. To Elite Barbershop, thank you guys so much for sponsoring this episode of The Public Affair. Of course, the Banda's hauling service with Julian and Ana Banda. They rent dump trailers, you fill it up and they haul it away. They also do junk removals and tree brush removals and haul cars in and out of town. It's definitely one of those businesses that you don't think you need, but then you end up needing it because they are obviously there for you all the time. Make sure you book now with the number on the screen to Julian and Ana Banda. Thank you guys so much for sponsoring this episode of The Public Affair. Of course, to Embrace Fitness with Lisette Luna and Amanda Switzerland. They teach group fitness classes that are fun and dynamic, darling. They specialize in total body workout by Xcola and by Jackie and Zumba Step. Classes are Monday through Thursday at 6 p.m. and 7 p.m. You can also contact to rent the building out for parties and small events. To Embrace Fitness, thank you guys so much for sponsoring this episode of The Public Affair. I truly appreciate you ladies. And of course to Lexus Auto Detail and Shine with Alex and Griselda Benitez. Independently owned detail business. They take their time, but they do it absolutely right from head to toe. You can set an appointment with the number on the screen and they come to you. Make sure you guys contact contact them for your next car detail to Lexus Auto Detail and Shine. Thank you guys so much for sponsoring this episode of The Public Affair. I truly, truly appreciate you. All right, guys, we're going to get right back into the episode with Mr. Martin Rodriguez with M&G Painting. Here we go, darling. Hey, guys, welcome back to this episode of The Public Affair with Mr. Martin Rodriguez. Before the break, we were just getting into how he was about to be in jail for all these years and how he was able to turn his life around. He grew up being a little shit. He grew up being a roach nigga and a hoe. All right. So, he did, right? Look at you, from North Waco, tattoos from head to toe. Okay. So Martin, you spent a substantial amount of time in prison, okay, from what I understand.
Yes.
What did you do?
I got caught with some guns.
Oh, my.
That I wasn't supposed to have because I was already a felon.
Oh, okay. So you were a felon prior to having guns?
Yeah.
Okay, so what was your first time in jail like? I mean, you spent a lot of time in and out of juvie, correct?
Yes.
Okay, what was your first time in juvie for?
For burning the house down.
Oh, you burned the house down. Okay, that was not nice. Is everybody in the house okay?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. Now, what prompted you to do that? What the fuck?
Burn the house down?
Yes.
I'm not sure.
How did you manage to burn a house down?
Playing with a lighter?
So you were just playing with a lighter in the house and
playing lighting stuff up in a garage.
Okay, got you. So were you scared your first time in juvie or?
Juvie, yeah, I was scared.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I was scared and I wanted to go home. You know?
Yeah. Were you crying like a little punk ass?
I was crying like a little bitch.
Isn't that what happens, right? You guys act all tough in the fucking streets over there on 25th and shit, and then all of a sudden you're in juvenile hall, you can't take it, all right?
Yeah.
Listen, I've already established that once I go to prison, Martin, I'm gonna, whose bitch am I? Whose girlfriend am I? I don't want you guys fighting over me, but you can fight over me. You know what I mean? Please don't kick my ass. You can have this ass. We're doing this. Did you find yourself in a situation like that?
No. Hell no.
I tried to do it. No. Okay, so you spent your first time in juvie. How long were you in juvie for?
I was in and out. The longest I stayed there was like 3 months.
Oh, okay. So that was like little, okay.
Like in and out, like I'll be there 1 week, 3 weeks.
How old were you at this time?
I was like 10.
10 years old. Okay, so then you're in there for about 3 weeks and you're like, Mom, Dad, I learned my lesson.
Yeah.
Okay, so then how long is it before you go back?
I say about a good half a year.
Oh, wow, really? That's not a lot of time.
Because I was on probation and I was messing up in school.
Okay.
So my probation officer, she would always go visit me at school.
Yeah.
And, she'll look at the report and she'll ask the principal, how was I doing? And,
yeah.
the principal's going to tell her, oh, well, he ain't doing good. He's doing this, he's doing that. And this,
Snitch.
Yeah.
Do you miss that? No. Okay, so you're not doing good in school, so then they take you back to juvie a second time. How long are you in there for now?
I think it was like maybe, it was a little longer than 3 months.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. I think it was like 5.
As a kid, we've had all these guests on the show that talk about, I had Homer Fajardo on the show who spent 15 years in prison. And then 3 months after his prison release, he came on the show. It was really great. And, you guys don't have a lot of freedom in and out of prison. You know what I mean? So as a kid and you're in juvenile hall, like what is going through your mind? Like, I mean, what's going on in there, like versus the prison system? Do you know what I mean? Or is it the same shit?
It was a little different.
Okay. I mean, are you guys like having snack time and shit?
In juvenile, I mean, they put you in a cell by yourself.
Okay.
And you said they'll let you out. Like it's called like guys like the free time. They'll let you be there and they'll let you play dominoes, card, whatever. For like maybe 30 minutes.
Were you playing dominoes and like betting and shit, or gambling?
You can't gamble in juvenile,
okay.
because there's you can't really have nothing in there.
Oh, okay, got you. Yeah.
All you have is your little mattress.
Yeah.
Your little your clothes.
Yeah.
And your blanket, that's it. And
that's
a pillow.
it.
That's it.
Oh, okay.
You don't have no personal stuff inside your cell.
Yeah, for sure.
Juvenile.
Okay, got you.
Yeah.
Okay, so then you're in juvenile hall, right? And you're probably gambling. So then you get out. Okay. Do you go back again afterwards? And is it just for fucking up still?
Yeah.
All right. So then we're talking about juvenile hall. So now you're an adult. Okay. So you spent how many years in prison?
Almost 3 years.
Almost 3 years in prison. Okay. I want to know what you did to go into prison for 3 years.
I bought some guns from one of my friends.
The guns, right? Okay.
And some shit happened in my house.
Oh.
To where we were gonna fight and stuff, and a lot of people came over.
Oh, okay.
And that's when
Were you hosting a fight at your house? Was that what was going on?
Well, it was one of them backstreet fights,
well, that's what I'm talking about. Where you're like, okay, so we're all gonna kick each other's ass, and it's gonna be at my house. Like, is that what was going on?
No, actually, it was one of my sister's boyfriends, I think.
Oh, okay.
And we got into it and stuff. Yeah. And that's when I already had the guns.
Yeah, for sure.
So I don't know what was going on in my mind. I was young and dumb.
Now, are we talking about like pistols, or are we talking about like AK-40 rifles? Okay, right. Or there's like the AK-47s.
Maybe more like shotguns and 30-30.
Oh, okay, got you. So no like Uzis and shit, right?
That's federal right there.
I've always wanted an Uzi though. I have, like Tomb Raider. Anyway, go ahead.
And, so a lot of stuff escalated, and to where a lot of other people showed up. So like, oh yeah, y'all want to play dirty, okay? So that's when I went to my garage and I loaded up a shotgun and I shot up in the air, and that's whenever the cops pull up.
Okay.
And,
I think it's so cute that you guys call them the laws.
The laws, cops, popos,
It is, right? Yeah.
And,
okay.
Yeah, they showed up and they kept asking what was guns and who shot it.
Right, right.
And I guess one of my neighbors seen me do it, and he went and snitched.
Did he snitch?
Yeah.
Okay.
And they handcuffed me, and they started taking samples out of my hands for
for
the gun residue. Well, the gunpowder stuff.
No, yeah, for sure. Mm-hmm.
And they put me in the car, and they kept asking me where the guns.
Yeah.
So they started messing with my mom and my dad, and I just gave them up, and from there they took me to the jail, and then
I wanted to ask. So at this point, were your parents still undocumented, or?
My mom was.
Okay, so did you just give yourself up to make it like, hey, get the fuck off of her, this was my fault? Okay, because I bet that's really scary. Like, no shit aside.
Really, they were trying to go inside the house.
Yeah. To like raid it
and stuff. So I'm like, no, you know what?
Listen, my PlayStation's in there. If you fucking break them,
they're back there in the bushes. Y'all could have them. Mm-hmm. And then I didn't know they were stolen at the time. Till I guess they ran the
what?
Yeah.
You bought stolen guns?
Yeah.
How did you buy stolen guns?
I bought it from the streets,
No, I don't. Please indulge me. Yeah. I mean, was it over there on 8th Street or what was okay?
It was one of my friends, man. And,
And
he didn't tell me what they did.
Right.
And they stole them from some place. And
got you.
Whenever they ran the serial numbers, they came out stolen.
So they didn't make a profit off of them, and then they made a profit off of you.
Yeah.
Is that how it was? Okay. Are you still in contact with those people today?
Well, just one of them. Okay. I grew up with him.
Oh, yeah, that's fine. So. Yeah. No, we all make stupid mistakes. Yeah. I slept with that pastor that
we
one
both
time.
went to prison for the same shit.
Yeah.
So
sorry, I didn't know.
So we paid our dues and
okay. So did you guys both go to prison at the same time for that situation, or
check this out? Okay. I didn't went to prison like right then and there because I took probation for them.
Oh.
So when I was on probation, I kept fucking up.
Okay. By having more guns, or
no, by pissing dirty.
Like you were doing drugs,
not showing up.
Oh, okay, gotcha. So like irresponsible shit, basically. Yeah. Okay, for sure.
Stuff probation tells you to do, like community service, stuff like that.
Okay.
And I wasn't doing it.
Okay.
And you're supposed to have a job and this and that. You're supposed to be paying the fees.
Yeah.
And at the time, I didn't give a shit.
Yeah. Now, did you have kids at this time?
I had my oldest daughter.
Okay, you had your oldest. So, but you still, your mindset was just like, I don't give a fuck. Like, I'm doing me. I'm partying.
Because I still was hanging around with people that I was supposed to.
Okay, got you.
So,
you mentioned that. You keep mentioning that you weren't supposed to be hanging out with these people, or that were people that you were. So how much of them do you keep in contact with now?
Now, maybe, I mean, we all change.
Yeah.
And there, maybe like 3 or 4 of them.
Right.
The rest of them, some of them are in prison.
Okay.
Doing live.
Oh, wow.
Some are dead.
I feel like it's getting really deep in here. We need to take a trip. Some are dead.
Some
wow.
Are dead.
Okay. So
some moved somewhere else.
Yeah. Okay. Got you. No. Okay. So you go to prison. Okay. So wait, you were on probation for the gun thing.
Yeah.
Okay. And so you're prison there, and then they're finally just like, we're gonna throw you in there.
Yeah.
Okay. What's going through your mind at this time? Because now you have a daughter. It's not like juvie. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's not like juvie. It's like, well, I don't got shit. Whatever. Take me with Nintendo. And so now you have a whole daughter. So what is going through your mind now? Like, oh shit, I'm about to do some serious time.
Well, I was I tried to talk to my probation officer to give me another chance and stuff like that, and she didn't want to. Well, she did give me a chance.
Oh, okay.
Because
and then you probably fucked it up.
Yeah, because she told me, you know what, I'm gonna let you do weekends in jail.
Okay.
I had to do like 6 months of weekends.
You go to jail for the weekend?
Yeah, just for the weekend. I turn myself in on the weekend and come back out on like Sunday.
Can you imagine like a worse time to go to jail, like the weekend? Like
weekend?
We can't do Monday, Tuesday, bitch. Like,
I did it for a few. I did it for like a few weeks.
Okay.
And then one day I said, you know what, fuck it, I'm finna go party.
Okay.
So when I didn't show up that Monday, they showed up at my house. And
wow.
And they tried to pick me up.
Yeah.
But I ran from them.
I feel like it's a movie. No. Wait, you ran from them? Like from your house?
Yeah.
I'm not making fun of you. I'm just like imagining everything in my head right now because you're Tatuado. So
I ran from them
okay.
And I was on the run for a while.
Wait, where did you run to? Like, I mean,
Secret.
It's a secret? No, we can say no. It was so many years ago. Was it somebody's house?
No, it was.
Or was it like, did you have a tunnel or something?
Yeah,
like,
it was kind of like a tunnel thing.
No fucking way. Like Osama bin Laden. Get the hell out of here. How does that work? I need to know.
Like a Chapo looking at that.
Get the fuck out of here, Super Mario.
Well,
okay.
Behind my house,
okay.
There's like a little bridge that crosses, and under the bridge,
okay,
there's like a little creek.
Yes.
And under the bridge, there's like a hole about that big.
So you were just in there?
So I crawled all the way to the middle.
Yeah.
And I see them go by.
Yeah.
But they never
looked inside the creek.
The creek, you know.
Yeah.
But then I was on the run for a good while, for like 6 months.
But were you living in there for 6 months?
No, I was staying at my friend's house at the time. And
oh my God, I bet you were like shitting your pants the entire time.
Yeah, because I had a U.S. Marshals looking for me and stuff.
Oh wow, really? Was that serious?
Yeah.
But it was all stemmed from the gun charges.
Yeah.
Is that correct? Oh, okay, got you. So now you're in prison. Okay, and so they make the decision to say, hey, you're about to spend 3 years in here. Okay, so in your mind, and this was just recently, right? Like what? Didn't we just say like 2017 or something like that? 2015?
Well, it was in 2013 when I went to prison.
Okay, got you.
Yeah.
Okay, so now you're in the big dog's house. Okay, so what's going on? Like, what's your first day in prison like? I'm really curious because I always wanted to know if it's like in the movies. You know what I mean? Where they really try to make you their bitch and stuff.
Well, for the first day I set foot in prison.
Okay,
I got beat up.
No way.
Yeah.
They didn't even get to like know you?
Yeah, well, they asked me one question and I told them no.
Well, what did they ask you?
They told me if I was in a gang. That's it, you know.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
And I told them because my stars, you know.
Oh, like the stars represent gangs.
Yeah,
okay.
it represents a gang in there.
Yeah, you're talking about your tattoos.
Yeah.
Okay, got you. Okay.
And they really made a big deal because right here I have the Cowboys.
Okay.
The Cowboys helmet. And,
and
that's what they typically use.
Well, like you're a Cowboys fan.
Yeah.
Yeah, you like
Cowboys fan.
football. Can I like football? Yeah, okay.
And they asked me that question and I told them no, I'm not. And they asked me why did I have these tattoos, and I told them because I want to.
Yeah.
And then when I said that, boom, boom, boom.
Oh, so you were being a smart ass.
Yeah.
See, that's what I'm saying. You guys have to submit when you go to prison. That's the secret, Martin. Okay. Yeah. So when I go to prison, I already have the whole thing in my head. It would tell me, will I survive? They're gonna be like, are you in a gang? I'm gonna say no.
Well, you might be somebody's, you know.
I'm definitely going to be somebody's. Listen, we're not going to mince words here. I'm going to be somebody's bitch. Absolutely. Yeah. Because it's survival. You know what I mean? Survival is the name of the game and you have to do what you got to do, Martin. Okay. Did you ever find yourself in a position in prison where they were trying to make you their bitch?
No, never.
No, really. So I want to talk about jail. Okay. I really want to, because you were in there for a long time. Okay. How much of it, like the movies, is your experience?
I mean, it's a whole different thing from prison.
Yeah.
To the penitentiary. Penitentiary is a whole different story.
Oh,
that's another level.
That's the big dog.
That's the big dog side.
Oh, that's like bazookas and shit, not shotguns. Okay.
Prison it's nothing like the penitentiary.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah, penitentiary it's more wild.
Were you in the penitentiary?
No,
you were in prison.
I didn't make it.
Okay.
I didn't make it there.
Oh, but that's a good thing though, right?
Yeah,
okay. Yeah. So,
I don't think I would have made it in there.
No, you don't think so? But what like? So how much worse can it be? Because I guess I always just group it as the same thing. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because in prison, it's just like for like if you get caught with drugs, it's in like under 2 years, 2 years max. But in the penitentiary, you there with murderers.
Oh, I got you. Okay, I got you.
So rapists and stuff like that.
Yeah, you know? No. Okay, so it's just like higher level.
Yeah, it's a higher level.
I never understood the difference.
That's like five and up.
Oh, okay.
You know?
But that's what I'm saying. I never understood the difference between like jail, prison, and the penitentiary.
Yeah, you got jail, prison, and the penitentiary.
Federal. I had a friend that was in federal.
Yeah,
he was like able to wear fucking sneakers. I think I'm friends with a guy on Facebook who be posting from his cell.
I mean, I
hope I'm not snitching.
I think you're allowed to have a cell phone. I think.
I don't know unless they're hiding up their ass. You know, I had Israel Salazar on this show. You know, it's just we talked about hiding cell phones up your ass on this show, and I could 2 cell phones at Mac 3. Okay, I can. There's been a lot of things up this ass, Martin. And so, you know what? Is it like that movie Blood In, Blood Out though, where you're like in the kitchen and you know you have to give the guy a blowjob to make him feel good? Like, not you particularly, but like how much? I want to. You know what? I have a question for Martin because Martin looks like he's open about it. Okay, he does. How much gay shit did you see in prison?
A lot of gay shit.
And like enough to make you curious or not?
No. Not at all. I have my own business. No. I go to my bunk.
Okay.
And
but you're in there for 3 years. Listen, I'm not fucking stupid here. Okay. You guys have been in there for a long time. Us men, we're roach niggas. Okay. We need our sex. Okay. What the fuck were you doing to pass the time for 3 years?
Playing dominoes, spades.
I'm talking about pleasurable.
You know. Oh shit!
I told you, welcome to the public affair. No, because that gets old, Martin.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, listen, we'll just do gay for stay, okay? So you know, I guess what else are you? So, are you doing anything in there that's gonna help better your life? Like, I mean, you're playing dominoes, whatever. But are you like joining programs?
Well, they put me in the GD program.
Okay.
Yeah, I was in there I did the GD program for like 6-7 months.
Okay, got you. What is the Genie program?
GED.
Oh, GED. Oh, okay.
GED.
No, porque hablo español. No, it's because you have an accent. Go ahead. Okay, so you were in the GED program. Did it take you 3 years to get your high school diploma in there?
No, it took me 6 months.
Okay, got you. So when you're in prison, though, right? I mean, you didn't already have M&G painting. No. Is that correct? Okay, so you were probably doing nothing in these streets. Yeah. So you were probably out there just causing trouble, causing mischief and everything. So are you thinking, okay, how am I going to turn my life around now? Like, what am I about to do here?
Well, I had already had something in mind.
Okay.
That I was gonna do myself better.
Yeah.
And try to get back to work.
Okay.
And I started working back at painting.
Yeah.
So when I got out, I didn't do nothing for like a month, 2 months. And I started falling back again to the same trap.
Oh, like the guns and the...
No, not the guns, but like hanging around with the wrong people.
Yeah.
And, doing stuff that I wasn't supposed to.
Like drugs. And being a roach nigga, yeah.
Yeah, not hoeing, but you know what I'm saying?
Listen, we all hoed, okay.
And one day...
Shout out to the girlfriend.
One day, and I told myself, you know what? I'm fucking up again.
Okay.
I need to stop.
Okay.
And I stopped doing what I was doing, and I put my mindset to go get back to work.
Yeah.
Because I had quit working again.
Okay, got you.
So I started working back with one of my old bosses, and we were getting paid. We wasn't getting paid shit.
Right, for sure.
So I asked him for a raise. It was like, what was it, like 2017?
Okay.
18, around there.
Yeah.
And he didn't want to give me a raise, so you know what I'm saying? I told him, you know what I'm saying, thank you for the job, whatever.
Okay.
So after that.
So you peace out. Oh shit. Sorry. Sorry, it's like in prison. Remember prison? Okay.
And after that,
keep that in there.
I used to have a friend. He was my friend, but not no more.
Oh, okay.
So we decided to start our own business, and that's how M&G started. Painting.
Right, and this is all post, obviously, when you get out of prison. So you know what? Were you one of those that went straight to Sanderson Farms after prison?
You know what? I ain't never worked at no.
Like chicken factory?
Chicken factory.
Yeah.
Well, I worked at Sanderson's, but I only worked for like a week.
Okay, and then you quit.
And I quit
because I had
party.
Oh, okay. Because I had Scooby on the show, and then I had Juliana Resendez on the show, and they said they all went to Sanderson. Apparently that's where you go after prison.
Nah, I never went there. I applied and I actually got the job, but I didn't go.
Bro, you know you fuck up when you can't get the job at Sanderson Farms. You know you ain't worth the shit when you can't go work over there. Okay. No, so 3 years pass, you get out, and then you're working for the man, and the man's like, this isn't working out. So then we start M&G painting. Okay. Yes. Okay. So did you, excuse me, let's backtrack a little bit. Did you and the friend start this together? And now you guys are not partnered together.
We're not.
So you're running this by yourself.
Yep.
Okay. How did you feel about how that situation went down? Because you know what? I had this conversation with somebody earlier, like when we're creating these businesses and stuff, right? It's so crazy to see how many people fall out. You know what I mean?
I mean, say he was supposed to be my friend.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And we started together, and
right.
I didn't
is he the G? Is that what's going on?
Yeah,
okay.
the G, so,
I can't.
But I
you don't have to name him. That's fine.
I kept the name,
Oh yeah, no, yeah.
And what was I gonna say?
No, yeah, your friend. And,
my friend. I mean, we just started falling off.
Okay.
I guess. And so when there's money between it,
okay,
start falling off.
Oh, money and darling. It's always
money.
Yeah.
So I mean.
So now you're doing this by yourself.
Yeah.
Okay. And so do you have people that work under you and stuff, or like how hard was it? I mean, because you're obviously like you're.
Well, I got put in a bind whenever he decided to just quit. Oh,
okay.
Because we were doing a big job.
Mm-hmm.
And I had to finish it myself.
Right.
And I had to use money out of my pocket.
Oh, okay. Got you. Okay. Did you ever reach out to that person and have a conversation about it?
No.
That's the problem with you guys. Can I just be honest here?
Yeah.
Nobody wants to ever have a conversation about nothing. Everybody always just wants to be pissed off at each other and shit. Yeah. You should really, that was your friend for a long time. You should have a conversation with him. I'm encouraging you.
I wish things would have went different.
Yeah. But so why don't you have the freedom to express that to him and be like, why don't we sit down like two grown men? Or is it just water under the bridge at this point?
Yeah.
Okay. You know what? One day you're going to do it. I promise. There's somebody in this field that has it out for me right now. And I really hope that we have the opportunity to sit down and talk about it.
But you won't say his name?
I won't say his name. He may or may not have been on the show. No, don't. Oh, who are you? No, say his name. No. I'm not fucking scared. Say his name.
I ain't gonna say no.
No, I'm not fucking scared. I'm telling you, do it right now.
Want me to do it?
I don't give a
Is
fuck.
it Jaime?
Who?
Jaime.
So then we're going to talk about. So I don't know what you're talking about. Okay. Anyway, M&G painting. Okay, that threw me off. That did throw me off. I was trying to be gangster.
You just say it. I said it.
I will say him and I don't speak anymore.
Okay.
But it's not him who I'm talking about. Because he's not in this field. He's in the field of being a liar. So, okay. So,
I know that field.
So, was it hard for you to build the brand of M&G painting coming straight out of prison? I mean, people are probably looking at you like, oh, he can't. Okay.
At first, it was kind of hard because we're saying we wasn't getting like jobs.
Okay.
So we had to go out there and try to find jobs and stuff.
Yeah.
So actually, our first job that we ever did was with one of my friends, Juan Rodriguez. He had us paint one of the houses. He remodeled houses.
Okay.
And he gave us his house to paint out there in China Spring. Next to next to Griff's.
Yeah, for sure.
So that's the first house we ever painted.
Okay.
When we decided to do our own thing, and from there it just started.
Oh, so it's just like the clientele started building up and stuff. So you didn't have necessarily a hard time building your reputation, being a jailbird and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Hey, wait, backtrack. I just really wanted to ask this question, because I think about you having a daughter, okay, and then you were in jail. How hard, 3 years out of her life, how hard was it to build a relationship with her afterwards? Well, I wanted to ask that earlier. I'm so sorry.
It's hard, and it's still kind of hard now because so she'll kind of throw shit.
She does those slugs at you, like,
she'll like shut up to my face, like that.
Yeah. Does it hurt you? Like,
I mean, it does. And I understand it because I gave 3 years of my freedom to the system because of my stupidness.
Right. Okay.
And I understand her,
Right.
So.
Do you think that is something that you guys can make amends about? I mean, like, do you think it's affecting her long term where it's going to be like, oh shit, like maybe she might start fucking up too? Or
I hope not.
Yeah,
I just hope not.
Right. Well, maybe she can just learn from your mistakes. I wanted to ask that earlier. I completely spaced it. I'm so sorry. Okay. So no, back to the painting. Okay. You know what, Juan? And this is part of the reason why I had you on the show. You're a business owner, okay? And you have the success with M&G painting, but you seem to stir up a lot of trouble on social media, okay? And you're not scared to call somebody out. You're not scared to speak your mind on there and stuff. Why?
It's just in me.
Okay. Do you think that it's a negative trait to have as a business owner?
I mean, before I really got jobs.
Okay.
I don't have nobody like that I do work for.
Okay, I got you.
Like builders and stuff.
Right.
I don't really add them.
But social media is a very
I know. And there was this one time. It was in the China Spring page.
Okay.
Some lady was looking for a painter. And I told her I could help you out. And then I don't know, somebody commented on there. Talking about that I didn't know what I was doing.
Oh wow! Oh, they tagged you in the same post.
Like,
oh, okay.
I didn't know who the person was. Because the post, the profile, it said a girl's name, but it was no picture. And when you clicked the profile, it was 0 friends. So
so it was a bot.
It was a fake profile. And
okay.
And I did have a little hard time. So that's where now I try to watch it.
No, you don't. You're just as bad as you were when I invited you on this show.
I like to stir stuff up, even on the news channel.
Oh, yeah. Are you one of those?
Yeah.
No, okay, so you're stirring shit up on social media. You're attracting all this attention to you and stuff like that. But then you still have M&G painting. So do you ever wonder, like, oh shit, this is really gonna affect my business? I need to comment the fuck down because I really need you to not be blocked on social media when this episode comes out. Okay, I'm gonna be really pissed off with you.
You're saying, I've been trying to watch it now.
Okay.
Because I've been out of Facebook jail for a while now. And then I try to watch what I say.
Yeah.
And I don't really fight that much on Facebook no more.
Yeah. No, that's good though. Yeah. Do you stir shit up just for the entertainment shock value, or is that just like who you've always been?
Just for the entertainment.
Okay.
I ain't got shit to do.
Like be a dad.
I mean,
no, I'm just fucking with you. Yeah. Okay. How much do you feel like you're misunderstood, Martin? Because I bet like when I announce this episode or when people see you on the show, they're probably gonna be like, "Why the fuck did you invite him?"
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I keep asking myself, why me? I've seen people. Listen, a lot of people don't even like me.
Why I invited you on the show? Do you want me to be honest?
Yeah.
I'm going to be. Just like you name dropped that fucker. Like, I'm going to be honest. I invited Juan on the show because a lot of people don't like him. So I wanted to get the perspective of why people don't like him. How would it do? And he's cute to look at for an hour. There you go. Okay. No homo. I don't want the wife coming for me. I don't want the girlfriend coming for me. I don't want the daughters coming for me. I don't want your sisters coming for me. I'm just saying he was in prison for 3 years. I was trying to shoot my shot.
Nice try. Nice try.
No, honestly though. But do you think that, because you're a really nice guy. Like, if I was just judging you based off of what I see on social media, I wouldn't take you serious as a business owner. And then I would just be like, God, he's such an asshole. You know what I mean? But when we had the opportunity, we got to have lunch together. And you were just really kind and you were really nice. And, like I have the healing foot or whatever. So you got my water and shit. So it doesn't hold a candle to, I was like, this is such a completely different person than the persona.
I mean, a lot of people see me as a bad person because there's people that I used to get along with and I don't get along with now. They'll go tell some people something and they'll say something else. And I'm a pretty cool person, to be honest. But once you get on my bad side and say, I'm not gonna give a fuck.
Oh, you're just ruthless.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck.
Me neither. I have to say the same thing. I've gotten to the point now where I don't give a fuck either. Okay, that's why. Listen, I'm coming for blood. Okay, I'm telling my story one day and I'm naming names. I don't give a fuck. You know what I mean? Everybody comes on the show and does it. Why can't I just? It's just because, and you'll know this as a business owner as well. It's so crazy that when you're coming up and whatever, and then everybody just kind of goes against you. Do you feel like a lot of that happened when you started M&G Painting?
Yeah.
Do you feel like you lost a lot of friends when that happened?
I used to work for one of my friends, and we already had the company,
right?
And that's when we were working with him because we were slow, and he was supposed to be a friend. And I guess when we left from there to start working again, he out of nowhere he just deleted us.
Oh, okay, right.
So I didn't even do nothing to the guy.
Right.
I said, I asked him, I said, why the fuck he deleted me?
Yeah.
I ain't never.
Oh, you took it personal that he deleted you off of Facebook.
Like he deleted me. I never did nothing to him like that. Personally, but I mean, it is what it is.
Right. And that's what I'm saying. It seems like you have a lot of issues with a lot of people.
Yeah.
Do you find yourself to be the common denominator sometimes?
I don't know about that.
Or do you just think that people are really fucking with you?
I mean, there's some that really like to fuck with me.
Okay. So obviously you said that, you went through a lot of turmoil with a past friend and stuff like that and a lot of business and everything. Do you feel like a lot of, do you feel like you lost a lot of peers and friends and stuff as your business started growing? Because I'm sure that there was a lot of he ain't gonna be shit because he was never shit his whole life. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, technically yes, because I used to have a lot of friends.
Okay.
People who who used to talk to me.
Yeah.
But once I started building my clientele and stuff like that, and once I started posting more and more and more, a lot of people started deleting me, and people talking about that I think I'm all that. And
okay, got you. Don't you hate that shit?
And I post my stuff because I'm proud of what I do.
For sure, yeah.
And I'm proud where I used to be,
right?
And I'm proud to where I'm at now.
Well, listen, Martin, you went from being a roach nigga loser, okay, to a successful business owner. You know what I mean? In your own right. You know what I mean?
Yep.
So that's why I asked you the question if you felt like you were misunderstood, Martin, because I want to know if you. I feel like the person, I've said this before, the person that you are in real life, like sitting here with you now, you're a super genuine person. Mike was talking to you behind the scenes about how, you really come from a lot. You know what I mean? And you really worked hard to build up your reputation and not let the past define who you are now. But on social media, when you're stirring up all this shit for no reason because you feel like you have nothing to do, it doesn't hold a candle to who you are. I think that you're a very, very nice person. You know what I mean?
Yes.
So I guess where I'm going with that is, do you think that you play the common denominator and why people feel the way they feel about you?
Possibly.
Okay. And so, I just, because we have to wrap up soon, but do you ever feel like maybe you can take the initiative to sit down with the people that you have quarrels with and say, let's really talk about this shit?
I mean, some of them, yeah, some of them, no.
But like, why?
I don't think we could, because.
Do you think the guns and shit will come back out?
No, not the guns. It's just the fact that I said things had already happened.
Okay.
In between the time where we stopped talking to now.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? To where that shit's
like unforgivable shit.
Unforgivable shit.
Okay, got you.
That's off the books.
Yeah. Anything that you care to talk about?
No, not really.
No. Well, like so that way I can let you know. Listen, we're the same age, okay? And anybody that I've ever had beef with or that has beef with me, I'm willing to have a conversation with and say, listen, let's really talk about, because that's what men don't fucking do these days. Men be acting like little bitches. There, I said it. I don't give a fuck. They do. Now, I'm not saying you're a little bitch. Don't be coming over here trying to kick my ass. You know what I mean? But men act like little bitches. Like they don't want to sit down and they don't want to have a conversation about this is what you did to piss me off. Let's talk about it. And I really can't stand that quality. You know what I mean? And so I just feel like, you know, you should do that, bro. You should do that because you're so cool, you're so genuine, you're so nice. You know what I mean? And
I think if I try, it wouldn't.
Okay.
I wouldn't get nowhere with it, you know.
Okay, got you. So you don't even want to waste your time.
Yeah, so I'm not gonna waste my time.
Okay, so you just want to focus on M&G painting. Okay.
My focus is right now on
I
M&G.
respect that.
M&G, and I'm gonna have a little other business going on here.
Oh yeah? Can we talk about it?
I'm gonna start renting lifts. You know,
okay.
Scissor lifts and
like the scissor lifts.
Yeah,
we have that at my job. Yeah. The guys. Yeah.
Yeah. Hopefully, by I already got one.
Okay.
I'm just waiting on my other one to show up so I could start.
Okay, got you.
Renting them out and stuff.
You know what? I feel like what inspired you to be a business owner, if you don't mind me? I mean, listen, you spent your whole life being a little shit. You spent your whole life being in and out of trouble and stuff like that. What? And then I know you said that you were working for somebody and they weren't really paying you or whatever. Yeah. What made you take the leap of faith to be like, I'm just gonna do my own thing?
Because I got tired of getting paid nothing, you know, for doing what I do.
Right.
And for saying he had other people working with him, and you know, saying they'll do the same thing I do,
right?
But they'll get paid more. You
know yeah.
And one day I just say, you know what? Thank you for the work. I appreciate it.
Right.
Vámonos.
But we're done.
Yeah.
I got you.
And after that, I just decided. The one day used to be my friend. We just decided to try to do our own business, and we did at first, but then it all fell down. And
I got you.
But I'm still here.
Let me ask you this before we wrap up. What do you think is the biggest misconception about you? What do you think is the biggest thing that people think about you that is just absolutely not true?
That I'm a bad person.
Okay.
That basically a lot of people say he ain't shit. You know.
Yeah. Right. Is there a lot of people that don't know you, or is there a lot of people that knew you in the past that are still judging you?
It's people that know me, and then the people that know me that tell the people stuff like that type of stuff, you know.
Right. And so that bothers you still.
Yeah, it still does. But
yeah, okay.
I mean, I can't do nothing about it. I'm not gonna go and start shit.
Listen, for the record, I just want to let you guys know that right now, since Martin was in and out of trouble all these years and stuff like that, since Martin was, you know, maybe a roach nigga in the past and stuff like that, you are actually one of the kindest people I've ever met in real life. No, honestly, I think so. You are very outspoken, and I really fuck with you about that because I am too. And you speak your mind. You're just, I think at the end of the day, you're trying to create shock value. You know what I mean? And you're trying to just be funny, if maybe. Yeah. And a lot of people, well, I mean, you might mean a lot of the things that you say. You know what I mean? But, you know.
Some of them.
Yeah. And at the end of the day, you run a successful business. You are a person that was in and out of jail. Okay. You're trying your best. You have 2 kids? Oh, you have one on the... What,
I got one on the way.
Okay. I was just trying to put your little business on. Yeah. We don't know this.
Yeah.
No, okay. So, you know, you're doing your best to really just reestablish yourself in society, and I fuck with you for that. I do.
Thank
I'm not gonna slide in your DMs either, so don't worry. Okay. I know, because the girl, is she from North Mexico too?
Yeah. She was raised in the South.
Yeah, but I know they fight. That's what I'm talking about. Okay. And I don't fight, so I'm not trying to have those.
She don't really fight at all.
No, please. She's from South Waco. She fights. She's Winter University.
When you need Shipley's Donuts, go to Shipley's Donuts.
She works at Shipley's?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'm going to pass by there and be like, hey, I had your man on my show. What's up? What's up with the kolaches? Now, that's a little bit out of my way. Okay. You know what? Can we talk to you before we wrap up a little bit about your personal life? So you're obviously very busy with the M&G painting. Okay. You know, you've built yourself up from the prison system. You have obviously no intention of going back. Do you find yourself staying out of a lot of trouble and stuff like that? Or?
Well, you're saying it's been, since I got out in 2015, I only got 1 ticket. That's it. Out of the whole time, I ain't never been in no kind of trouble.
But like a speeding ticket, though.
A speeding ticket.
Yeah,
speeding ticket. But that's the only thing that I got since I got out.
Right.
I haven't got in trouble with the cops.
Right.
Or nothing like that. I just try to stay out the way.
Yeah, for sure.
So.
Okay, got you. And so, as far as do you do a lot of things? Do you have a lot of time with your family, like with the kids and the wife and stuff like that?
Yeah.
So what are you guys doing when you're not doing M&G painting?
We're at the house watching movies. Sometimes we go out of town.
Yeah, I got you. Like that. Do you and the wife have a lot of time to go out together, or like, you know, because you guys are still young, what I mean?
Well, sometimes we go out. Sometimes we go out of town. Sometimes here.
Right.
Now we hadn't really been going out since we go out to drink like to the little bars. And
right.
stuff.
Right. Well, I mean, and then she's
now,
pregnant.
Yeah, she's pregnant, so I can't.
You can't be taking her fucking Magoo's and shit. Yeah.
I would have been. To be honest, I've only been to Magoo's like twice.
I don't even know where that's at.
Yeah.
So like,
I mean,
I just see people post it on Facebook. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I got you. You know what, Martin? Listen, it's been a really pleasurable experience to have you onto the show. I really appreciate. I mean, obviously, we had more time. We can get more in depth. But let the record be known that I think you mean well. Okay, I think that you mean well. I think that you've come very far in life. I think that you have built your reputation enough to be a very formidable citizen. And people shouldn't let your past define how you are now.
Yep.
And I'm really happy that we got to do that on the show.
Yes.
So did I leave anything, Martin? Like, is there anything that you want to like let us know or?
Not really. I guess.
Okay.
Besides, don't let these tattoos fool you. I'm a good person.
As we established, he has tattoos everywhere except his ass. Now, this is your last chance to show us the other tattoo.
I don't have one there.
Just kidding. Martin, and so make sure you guys hit up Martin and for all your interior and exterior painting needs. He specializes in residential homes and such. I really appreciate you being on the sponsorship chain with The Public Affair, and I wish you many years of success. I wish a lot of success with your health and your family and everything. Honestly, I really appreciate you coming onto the show.
Thank you.
So yes, of course, thank you for taking the time. To everybody who's tuned into this episode, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Thank you guys so much for watching this episode of The Public Affair. I got more coming up later. Before we go, I definitely want to give a shout out to just a few more sponsors of The Public Affair. This episode is brought to you by Soko Soccer Academy with Dominic Gutierrez and Ariana Gutierrez, located at 3304 Franklin Drive. They offer team, small group, and individual skills training, and they also have elite skills training to make your kids a superb star athlete. Make sure, and they also have open play on Mondays and Wednesdays at 8:30 p.m. with Mr. Mauro Maldonado. Only $5 to play. Follow on Facebook at Soko Soccer Academy and on Instagram at Soko Soccer 254. To Soko Soccer Academy, thank you so much for sponsoring this episode of The Public Affair. Of course, the Pollo Box and Audio with Jeffrey Monreal, home for all your LED needs and auto accessories. He also focuses on installation of stereos, door speakers, and audio systems, and he specializes in building custom subwoofer enclosures and much more. Definitely a jack of all trades and your one-stop shop to get everything done in one roof. To my boy Jeffrey Monreal, thank you so much for sponsoring this episode of The Public Affair. Oh, and we can't go on. I know Fatboy Michelada Botana with Junior Banda. Oh my God, my advice. Oh, I love it so much. Love him. What were you saying?
Man, he got some good candy.
Oh, yes.
The candy, man.
The peach rings. God damn, I love rolling around in those, okay? Yeah. He provides the best Michelada Botana plates for yourself or for a party. He also has a menu of a ton of different items, including botana balls, chamoy, pickles, and more. He's locally operated, so make sure you get the best and not the rest. Follow on Facebook and Instagram at Fatboy Michelada y Botana and place your order now. Thank you so much to Junior Banda for sponsoring this episode of The Public Affair. Thank you guys again so much for watching this episode. Please stay tuned because I've got more on the way. To Mr. Martin Rodriguez, thank you so much for coming on to this episode of the Tatuado, it says right here. Okay, any more tattoos in the future? Or are we good?
I think I got one space right here and that's it.
On your panza?
Yeah.
Okay, bet. And don't forget, guys, to always, I'm a little slurring my words here, keep it between us. But like, why one? Do you ever take a minute to sit back and realize like, oh shit, maybe I'm doing something that's like provoking these people to fucking can't stand me?
Can we stop there?
That's fine.
Hey,
we need a break.
You keep calling me Juan.
How many times did I call him Juan? No fucking way. Are you serious? Why do I keep doing that? Who's Juan?
Right now, like Juan.
No way. Wait, we gotta go back. Hold on. I know you're Martin. No, you're fucking lying.
No, you did.
Are you serious?
Yeah, it happened. It happened once before, but it was real quick.
This has been a Rogue Media podcast.
Are you a podcaster? Let's talk podcast hosting. Are you tired of your current podcast host? Need real support in a community that gets it? At Rogue Media Network, we offer top-tier podcast hosting services to help you thrive. From hosting and distribution to dedicated support, we've got you covered. Starting as low as $25 a month. Join our community of passionate podcasters today. Contact us at hello@roguemedianetwork.com.